Hi, I am Praneeth Reddy. My registration number is CS291. This is my fourth lab experiment in C++ lab. The given question is write a menu-driven application to maintain the student grade sheet using C++. Your application must contain the following functionalities, and the program should contain the constructors, getter, and setter functions. For each student in your application must have the details such as name, register number, department, specialization, semester as basic details. For each student, we should maintain 5 subject details such as subject name, subject code, marks, and grade. And the grade for each subject should be calculated based on the marks. In the given, the program should display options to the user such as add, edit, or display the student grade details. Now going to the program. The standard header file is used for, hash include IO stream, and the conio.h and string.h is used for constant and string respectively. Using namespace std is used. The standard library file is used here, and the class called student is declared here. A subclass called private is used. The specialty of this private is any variables declared in the private is limited to an single function. It means that these variables are used in a single function and they cannot be used in any other functions, while the variables that are declared in the public can be used in any other functions. Here the required fields such as name, register number, department, specialization are declared using string, and the semester and marks are declared using data type int, and the subject code, subject name using string, and grade using float as it contains decimal points. Public, while coming to the public subclass, here we use the default constructor called student. This is used because if you miss any of the fields, such as if I miss Kiran, if I miss the name, then the default name called Kiran will be printed in the output, and the void getData function is used here to get the input from the user. The required sure statements are given. Here a for loop is used because in order to get the marks from the user for 5 subjects. And here call grade function is used. This call grade function is used to calculate the average of the grade by using the average. Here the sum 0 is sum is declared using int data type, and the sum is initialized as 0. Here for loop called 5 is used for calculating the grade for 5 subjects, and here sum is equal to sum plus marks. This gives the value of the sum for 5 subjects. It's add the total value of the sum and gives the average for each student, and here value of sum is written. This gives the total sum of marks divided by 5 for 5 subjects, and it gives sum by 5 gives us the average, and the average value is returned. Here string such one is used because to search the registration of the registration number of the student, and it returns the registration number. This search function is used because in order to edit the details of particular student in the program, this search function is used, and in order to display the output of particular student, this search function can be used. And here void display function is used to display the student details. Here the required cout statements are used. Here in the main function, we declare the object s of 10 using the class student. Here we use the cout statement to get the input of 2 students from the user, and a for loop statement to get the data. Here we are displaying the options for the user. Here while loop is used so the program does not terminate until the user want to really exit the program. Here we display the options, choice for the user. 1 for addition, adding extra student, 2 for editing the student, 3 for display, and 4 for the exit of the program. Here the choice is taken and it is inserted by using scene statement. Here switch, we use the switch function to call the proper function. Here case 1 is used for addition. N++ increment is used to add an extra student. And get data means the function goes to the goes here and displays the required cout functions. I mean displays the details to be entered. Case 2 for edit. Here first the program displays the user to enter the registration number to search whether the this cout statement is used to edit the details of a particular student in a set of students, and a for loop is used here to search each and every registration from the given if statement is used, and s.getData is to edit the student details, and case 3 is used to display the particular student details. Again the search function is used here to fetch the details of a particular student, single student, and a for loop is used for giving the details of the student. Here this function if function is used to search the particular registration number, and display function is used to display the particular student details. And the fourth here the case 4 contains only break statement, because when the user enters the 4 the program terminates and exits the here I'm building a program. We get an flow statement like enter the name, registration numbers, department, semester 3. There in the program we used for loop, so we get the loop enters the interrupter enters the loop 5 times, and 5 times the subject name is printed. See. Again it takes the details of second student, department CC, special edition, Mr. 2, 76, subject mass, 63. Now the program gives us options, displays the options whether the user want to add, edit or display. When we click on the edit, it prompts that enter the registration to number search. When I enter CS234, it gives details. It gives us an option to edit the students. The details we are entering will replace the original details present above, and they will be edited. When we choose the third option, display. It gives us again registration number to search. When I enter CS345, we get the details of the student whose registration number is CS5. See, the details of the student are edited and they displayed. Here the option 1 is used to add the details of an extra student, and 4, when we press 4, the program is exited, I mean the loop is exited, and the program is terminated.